Hello you. Look what's turned up. Well, in fact, it didn't arrive. I went to the courier's depot to pick it up. It was supposed to come tomorrow, but I was so excited that I just couldn't wait. So let's have a look in the box. This is my Enigma custom from Enlightened equipment. I'll tell you all the details in a moment, but I just can't wait to get in there. I've undone the seal, but haven't really looked at it yet. So by the looks of it, in a storage bag. I didn't know that, so I went ahead and ordered a storage bag. So I've got a storage bag. Maybe I don't need that, but never mind. And I ordered some spare straps for it. I didn't know if it came with those either, so we'll find out. In the box there's also, and I love my Enlightened quilt, and some sort of card which is how exciting your quilt has arrived, a customer service card. Hopefully I won't need that. And that's all that's in the box. So let's have a look at the quilt. So it's quite a generous sized storage sack. And let's get my quilt out of the bag. There it is. So this is the Enlightened equipment Enigma, as I've said. It's a 950 down, and it's got a black 10 denier nylon outer shell and a blue 7 denier inner shell. And according to the website, when I bought it, it said it was going to be 18.8 ounces, which is about 533 grams, but it says the actual weight here is 19.8 ounces, so it's an ounce heavier maybe, but we'll weigh it in a moment and see what the actual weight is. See what else is in the bag here. So yeah, so it comes with what looks like one strap. Oh, it's on the floor, and a thin lightweight nylon stuff sack. The bag that I originally planned to take with me on the Appalachian Trail is this mountain equipment Firelite. It's a mummy sack, and on the label, just on the inside of the bag here, I don't know if you can read that there, probably you can. It says that it's good down to -9 degrees. So it's a -9 degree bag, which is 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Although just here in the smaller print, it says it's got a comfort rating of 0, a limit of -6, and a emergency range of -24 degrees centigrade. And it says here that it weighs 770 grams, which is, I think, 27 ounces. You can see that there. So I really think this is a nice bag. It's well made. It's got a lot of loft to it. And I think this will keep me warm on the Appalachian Trail, but it does weigh 770 grams as opposed to the 530 grams that the Enlightened equipment is going to weigh. So that's almost 250 gram difference. So I'm going to put both bags inside their stuff sacks and we'll weigh them now to see how close to the manufacturer's weights the bags actually are. And we can also see how easy they are to get inside their stuff sacks. Although on the trail I probably will just stuff them to the bottom of my rucksack. So that seemed to go in reasonably easily. So now we'll stuff the Firelite into its roll top stuff sack. So even that weighs a bit more. So there it is in its stuff sack. The good thing about the stuff sack for the Firefly is actually you can sit on top of it, really squash it down, and because it's a waterproof stuff sack, once you fold it over, it actually takes out all of the air that's inside the bag, and it really packs down quite small, and you can see the size of them both there. Obviously it's a bit wider, but actually that would fit nicely in the bottom of your rucksack there, wouldn't it? But I think overall, you know, once it's stuffed down into the bottom of the rucksack, it's probably not much in it in size. So let's weigh them now. First of all, we'll weigh the Firelite. Let's pop that on the scales. So that there says the Firelite weighs 851 grams when the manufacturer's weight was 770. We'll have to weigh the stuff sack just to see what the weight of the bag is. So the stuff sack weighs 54 grams, so the bag is just shy of 800 grams, certainly not 770 grams. Now we'll weigh the Enlightened equipment bag. Oh, if it will stay still. So the Enlightened equipment bag, there is 596 grams in its stuff sack, and the stuff sack itself weighs just 13 grams, so 583 grams. When I bought the Enlightened equipment quilt, I was a little bit concerned that maybe I'd need the wider quilt. Obviously I wanted to keep it as light as I could, but this regular size is certainly wide enough for me. I can stay on my side. The quilt is draped down and it touches the floor either side. I'm 5'10" or 11 nearly. With my feet in the bottom of the quilt, it pulls up above my head, and I can't sleep with it over my head anyway, but certainly it'll tuck around my neck here. There are poppers here that you can pop together and put over your head if you want to cinch it down around your neck there. I'm really over the moon with this sleeping quilt. It's feels amazingly soft. It lofts up beyond belief. It's literally as light as a feather, and it stuffs down to almost nothing. So I'm really pleased with that. This 20-degree quilt is about 220 or 30 grams lighter than the Firelite that I was going to take with me. I think, to be honest, the Firelite might keep me a little bit warmer, but the 220 gram weight penalty for that bag is just more than I intend to take. And for the beginning of my trail, I'm also going to be carrying a Cedar Summit reactor, which is about 230 grams on my scales, just over. And between the two, with the reactor and the quilt, it weighs pretty much the same as the Firelite bag. And I think between them, because this adds a few degrees of warmth, should be warmer. The other advantage is that I can ship this one off home or put it in a hiker box, and then I've saved myself 230 grams. I think the quality of this bag is really good. Despite it being light, it feels silky soft, and the cinch material seems really strong. The stitch work's good, and yes, I'm really pleased with that. So I think if you're looking to buy a quilt, Enlightened equipment is probably the way to go. I did consider buying the UGQ quilt, but the Enlightened equipment seems just to have the edge for me. I wonder if you have an opinion whether you should go for the Enlightened equipment or the UGQ, or something completely different. Let me know in the comments below. The overall price delivered to the UK of this Enlightened equipment custom Enigma 20-degree quilt was $523 and a bit. So it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's, for me, worth the money. If you found this video useful, please click on the like button and consider subscribing to my channel and press the notification so you're notified when I next release some content. Thank you for watching.